Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and this is just a quick video from my first week back after spring break. Now, I did not finish any projects, but I will talk about my whip, and then I got a package. I'm still knitting this blanket. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is a very simple stitch knitting, and I just doing the knit stitch and then a purl, and then like I said, I'm putting this like built-in border. But I'm gonna tell you what, this is taking forever. In the time that I have knitted this much blanket, I could have probably crocheted 2. I'm not joking. But I want to go through with it. I want to finish one baby blanket in the knit. I will say I really like how knitting, because it's such a small stitch, how you can have a color change mid-row, and you don't notice it as much as when you are crocheting. So I would say that is the plus. It's a nice transition. I have this much of my cake left, and I hope to have it done in 2 weeks. I feel like that's, I mean, obviously I work all day, so I only get to knit for a couple hours in the evening, maybe an hour, hour and a half. So this is a slow go, but this is my current whip. Like I said, I'm not really following a pattern. I just have this 5-stitch border where on both the front and the back I'm knitting. And then on this side, I knit a whole row. And then when I'm on the other side, I purl. But then the first 5 and the last 5 are always knit. So that is taking forever. I'm also using my Knit Picks circular knitting needles. I didn't say that before. I ordered these a long time ago. One of the knitting ladies that came to my knitting group that I used to attend before I started teaching, she had some of these. And I was like, oh, they're so beautiful. And Knit Picks has these like beautiful, you can't really, there you can see it kind of better. And they have these like in purple and teal, and then a rainbow. And then they have these plastic cables. They're a little stiffer than like the Addies that I've been using and the Chai-Gu. Definitely those two are much more flexible. But these are nice, and because I'm not really knitting in a round or anything, or a small project to where it's uncomfortable or annoying, they have stretched out really nice. And they haven't really been a problem. But I can tell that the cable that connects them is more plasticky and not as nice as Chai-Gu or Addies. But I like them. So I'll put a link in the description to Knit Picks in case you're interested. They're reasonable. They're much more reasonable financially than Addie or Chai-Gu, and they are nice. And then I do think they're like nicer than like the Knitter Pride ones that I have bought before. So that's like my ongoing project. That's why like making a video has been tough lately, because you know, school has been ramping up, and the end of the year is near, and we have a lot of projects and a lot of things to finish. Standardized tests are coming up. I need to work a little bit more on my goal each year. Like probably any job, you have a goal and something that you want to achieve this year. And so I've been trying to work on that a little bit more because it's 4th quarter. Here is my package. I got this from, I covered up her address, Carolyn, okay? Now, I read the letter beforehand, so there's none of this awkwardness like on my last video where I was like reading the letter as is. But Carolyn is super sweet. It was kind of funny because she starts in the beginning and talks about how she watches my videos and has for a number of years, and now how her husband and kids refer to me as Summer the Yarn Lady, which is kind of funny because I would say my main go-to that I watch consistently all the time since the beginning of when I first noticed YouTube was Mama Llama Kayla and Jane from Scraptastic Yarns. And my kids and my husband recognized their voices right away. They're like, oh, are you watching Jane? And so it was kind of nice to be referred to in the same way that like, and so I understand what Carolyn means when you're like, your family knows you're going to be watching your yarn friend on the YouTube video. But so she very sweetly made this package together for me and my kids. Now, my family doesn't know. Right now, Maddie is at her play practice. Even though she's not in high school, they chose a play this year, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. And she is part of the kids choir. If you've ever seen that musical, they have kids that sing, like choir, the backup, you know, group, what's that called? Chorus, if you will. So she has play practice. And then Flynn, one of his good buddies, is having a birthday celebration. Not a typical party. He just wanted his friends to come over and play in a fort or something that, you know, little boys do. So he's over there. And so it's just Jaron, me, and Brandon for most of the day. We've got a couple hours until we go pick up Maddie and Flynn. But I wanted to open this up real quickly on the video. And then when they all come home tonight, we will share it. So she got something. My husband actually was like, "Are you disappointed it's not yarn?" I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not disappointed, as you can see. But so she got a cute, 2 little Nerf guns for the boys. These are the best kind, these little ones, because they just have 1 bullet. You can hide it in your pocket, and then you can pull it out and shoot someone unexpectedly. So she got them those. And she got Maddie some pampering stuff. Face pads and masks and some girly pampering things, which I thought was really sweet. Let me double check. Ooh, I banged you all. And she made me a blanket, which I'm very excited to see. I didn't see it yet. I just read it in the notes. She explained the pattern that she followed. And then, she said she doesn't mind if my glasses have glares in them. I don't know if you guys notice that sometimes I try to put my head down or up so that you don't see the glare, but they're there. Some beef jerky for Brandon. These are actually some of my favorite candies that, I mean, obviously I'm a chocolate person, don't get me wrong, but I love Sweetheart Ropes. So I thought that was, I'm like, have I said that in a video? Okay, so she very kindly, look at this, you guys, included the colors that she used for this blanket. So let's pull these out. She used I Love This Yarn. Or no, not I Love This Yarn. Yarn B from Hobby Lobby. I can't open this. There we go. So we have a little bit of lilac, pink, and hot pink. Oh my gosh, you guys. And she taped the colors. See that little bit of that yarn on here on it, so I would know which one. Aqua, hot turquoise, and of course my favorite color, violet. So these are the colors that she used in the blanket. All my favorite colors. Pink, purple, and blues, or pink, purples, and teals. And so she wrapped it so nicely with this big ribbon, but the tissue paper ripped as soon as I tried to pick it up. So I'm very excited. This is so beautiful. I can tell all of you guys. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is amazing. Do you see it? It's like a dragonfly or a butterfly pattern. So we have some of the hot turquoise and a row of pink, and then the aqua, and then a hot pink, and then the light pink, and then the light lilac-y color, and then the hot pink. Wow, I love it. It's perfect for sitting on the couch. You know, you could just lay it on your lap, and then it covers your legs while you're waiting. Or if you wanted to be nice, you could share it sideways. You could share it. This is so beautiful. I don't think not too many people have actually ever made me a blanket. I love making blankets for other people. I love having them. I have my Crochet Society blankets. And it's freezing. Down here, you guys, I'm in the basement. And in the summer, it's nice, but in the winter time, it's freezing. And so this is so nice to have one blanket for my shoulders, one blanket for my lap. So thank you so much, Carolyn. This is such a thoughtful gift for my whole family. I will share this stuff with them, of course. And it was a real nice pick-me-up. I definitely have been having the end of winter blues these last, I guess, couple months now. End of January, February. Now March is done. I'm just ready for warm weather, sunny days, less stress. And oh, this is so nice. It's so thoughtful and so caring. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I can have a finished project to share with you guys soon. My sister's coming to visit, and she didn't plan to come see me, I should say. Her and her husband are buying a truck in the state of Wisconsin because they live in Minnesota. So she thought once they made it that many a number of hours, they would pop over, say hi, which is thoughtful, right? When you've crossed the state, might as well come over. And then she'll leave again tomorrow. So it'll be a quick visit, which means I have to go upstairs and clean the house. I can't be the only one that has that, where you get comfortable for the week with your family and then someone's come over and you're like, okay, everybody, start putting stuff away. So I'm about to start that frantic tidy up. Not clean. It won't really generally, but clean, but it will look tidier, right? And then my husband is all ready, which you guys obviously can't see from the camera. He already blew up the mattress right next door so they can sleep tonight before they take themselves and their new truck back to Minnesota, where I guess they had like a blizzard last night and this morning. Here, Wisconsin is so crazy. We're in that terrible time of year where it can't make up its mind. Like you'll have one day where it seems like, okay, spring is coming. It feels like it's in the 50s and the sun is shining. And then the next day it was a snowstorm of epic proportions. And then it was rainy for a bunch of days. And then it snowed and then it hailed or sleet or something. So we're in this time where like spring is trying to come, but winter's like, I'm not leaving yet. Well, you guys, so yeah, I'm going to try to do that. I also am really caught up in a book series. I know. So when I finish the last book, I'll make a quick video and tell you guys all about them. The first book was okay. The second book was better. The third book was amazing. I read it all starting yesterday and last night. So I honestly didn't do any knitting yesterday. When I came home from school, I started reading it and I finished it today. So I've done zero knitting. It's not going to help me finish that baby blanket anytime soon. But the book was so good. The third book was great. So we'll see how the fourth book goes. And then I'll tell you all about them. Yes, you guys have to wait for that. All right, you guys. This is the end of this video. Actually, today is April 1st. I don't have an April Fool's for you guys. But my husband and son both love a good prank. And they April Fool's me today. So I'd like to say I enjoyed it. They enjoyed it, but I'm not really a pranky kind of gal. I don't mind trying to prank other people, but I'm usually not very good at it. I can't hold it together. I enjoy watching other people be pranked. But not when it's me. Okay, you guys, I need to go because I got to run upstairs and tidy up the upstairs before my sister and her kids come for the night. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for liking and sharing my videos. Thank you for being patient as the end of winter has slowed down my video progress and sticking with. And then thank you, Carolyn, for the so wonderful, thoughtful gift. You are kind and I appreciate it. All right, bye.